Good morning to you once again on a Monday. Happy MLK Monday to you all. You are looking live over Grand Isle, courtesy of Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network. Looking live and looking good. Plenty of sunshine, blue skies out there, but of course, looks can be deceiving. Very cold out there as we made it all the way down to the 20s this morning. Yesterday, we closed out the weekend, Sunday, only getting a high of 47 degrees. This morning's low is well below our average low this time of year, that being in the lower 40s. What about low temperatures across the area? Look at Macomb. They made it all the way down to 24 degrees. That's hard freeze territory. 26 for Bogalusa and Hammond. Even New Orleans getting down to 30, and also Homa getting down to 30 degrees this morning as well. But we're rebounding quickly. Now Homa up to 43, Patterson 45, and we're starting to see upper 30s to low 40s across the viewing area, on our way to highs in the upper 50s to near 60 in the afternoon. Meanwhile, on satellite radar, we're really not seeing that much. Today is going to be a nice clear sky, blue sky day, and it looks like we're not going to need to pack the rain gear today, tonight, or tomorrow. We still have high pressure, and even looking out to the west, we don't see that much, but also looks can be deceiving, where we're going to see something begin to develop over the next couple of days coming from the northwest. Meanwhile, our highs for today, as per the graph, showing a high temperature right around 59 degrees. I agree with that. And then for tonight into early tomorrow morning, we're going to get very close to the magic number of 32, so close enough that you may want to protect 3 out of the 4 Ps overnight tonight. And then we'll get a mixture of clouds and sun for tomorrow. But again, we won't need the rain gear until late Wednesday going into Thursday. That's when we're going to have a couple scattered showers. Nothing in terms of thunderstorms, nothing strong, nothing severe. But then things get a little bit trickier as we get to the weekend with the next big cold front and just how far south that really frigid air is going to sag. And this is the European model. This is why I'm going to give this a little more credence than what happened last week. Last week it was only the GFS. This time around the other models are saying it too. So the European says that late Saturday night into early Sunday morning, we might get a mix or a transition from rain to maybe some wet snow, maybe a little bit of sleet. Now the big question is going to become, if and when that occurs, just how low will the mercury go? Because as long as we stay above 32 at the ground, then none of this would accumulate, and it really won't be that big of a concern. Here it is on the GFS model. You see a whole bunch of pink there. This is going into the early hours Sunday morning, and then everything gets on out of here. So still, there's a lot of time between now through Saturday night into Sunday morning, and this is the time of year when we always start to talk about the different types of precipitation. Now remember, if we're talking about freezing rain, it absolutely has to be freezing at the surface. If we're even a little bit above freezing, then you're not getting freezing rain. That immediately gets taken out of the equation, and then you're only looking at the possibility of snow and sleet mixing in. And again, that will be a possibility. We just have to wait over the next couple of days to really nail down the forecast low Saturday night. That's going to really be the telltale sign. As for how much rain we're expecting over the next 7 days, a decent amount actually, 1 inch to 1.5 inches. For today, you won't need the rain gear. Blue skies, cool highs up to 59 degrees. Then for tonight, again, we're going to be close to the magic number of 32, close enough that you may want to take care of 3 out of the 4 Ps. Again, in the 7-day forecast, the most important number on that forecast is at the very end, that 35. As long as that 35 stays around that mark, we're going to be fine Saturday night into Sunday morning. But if it gets a little bit colder than that, it could get dicey. So stay tuned over the next few hours, the next few days, and this week.
Absolutely will. Jared, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.